discovered the remarkable results that everyday people like me were achieving through the Australian Institute of Creative Design's fashion mentoring program, I instantly knew that I had to give it a go to see if I could turn my own secret lifelong dream of creating a fashion label into a reality. But to really put it to the ultimate test, I decided to squeeze their normal program into an insanely short time frame. So I'll be fast-tracking 12 months worth of research, planning, branding, design, web development, production, marketing, customer service, growth management, and so much more to see if I can build a brand new fashion label from scratch in just 12 weeks. Here we are, week number 9. I'm 3/4 of the way through. Basically, most of the hard slog is done now. It's really just a matter of getting that marketing on the road in front of people and seeing how it goes. So this week I did some prep for the photo shoot, and that included having looked through Pinterest and Instagram and a lot of other visual sources for things like poses, lighting, what color background I wanted. I also picked up my shirts. We had the actual photo shoot itself, which was awesome fun. Started working on the final video to add to my Kickstarter campaign before it launches. And aside from working with my marketing assistant, I also looked at some new marketing options out in the marketplace. One in particular, FameBet, is a really great new site that connects people like me, brands like mine, with people who make content for a living. And as you probably know, content marketing, if it's done right, can be a fantastic way to promote your brand in this digital world. There were 3 challenges this week. Probably the least of all was just my own personal pressure that I was putting on myself to make great decisions about the photo shoot because I just felt like it had to be perfect. After all, this is what's going to represent my shirts, my garments, and my brand in the marketplace. The second challenge is just the realization that there's really not enough time for a proper marketing campaign, and so all we're doing is we're just going to focus our marketing only on the Kickstarter campaign and nothing else at this point. Anything else that requires marketing beyond that will have to happen now after the 12-week launch. But by far the biggest challenge this week was the realization when I tried on the small version of the shirt that the armholes were way too small. Now this is not the fault of my pattern maker, even though it is an issue with the pattern itself. It was a decision that I made along the way, and really, ideally, if I had more time, I would have got a sample made in each of the sizes before going into production. Thankfully, production for me this time round was only 12 shirts, so it's not a great loss. I can get those shirts remade once the pattern has been fixed. The greatest opportunity this week is one single thing, and that was that the photo shoot has now taken place, which means that very soon I will have photos that I can use to promote my brand and my garments and start selling those garments in the marketplace. And so in tune with that, the buzz this week was definitely all around the photo shoot, having those photos on their way, and just the actual experience of the photo shoot itself was so great. I had a fantastic model who did a great job and looked fantastic in my shirt, which obviously is a bonus. He'd probably look fantastic in anything though, to be honest. Also an amazing photographer, Maureen Trainer, who did a great job, who worked really well between me and the model to get exactly what I was after. And from what a little I saw from the shots that were taken, we're gonna have some really great results. Two things that I learned this week. One, firstly, very simple, that paying for a great model is definitely worth every cent. Now, thankfully, I did get a discount on this first job with this model, but to be honest, even if I had to pay more for him, it would have been well worth it. And next time I hire him, I will happily pay the full rate. The most important thing I learned this week though, of course, is that I need to get samples in all of the sizes, not just one like I did. Now normally there wouldn't be such an insane rush to this whole process, and there would definitely be plenty of time to get a sample in each size, and certainly if anybody else was doing this, obviously that would be the intelligent approach. It's certainly something that I will always do for every new garment that I produce, and that is to get a sample made in every size, just to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. The way that this week has shaped me is just mainly in the realization that, of course, I can't do everything myself, but also working with such great professionals, it's really helped me to just see how powerful it is when you get together with other people for the same goal. So I'll definitely be doing a lot more of that in the future. So that is week number 9 done and dusted. I'm really excited to see those photos in the coming few days. It was such a great experience to do that photo shoot, and I can't wait to get those photos into my Kickstarter campaign and get that launched out into the world, into the marketplace, and really put my full focus then on marketing, finish the website, and get all of that into the marketplace to see what I can achieve in this very, very short 12-week fashion launch.